Alright. Okay, so hi everybody. This is gonna be my first vlog. Hindi ko pa alam kung I would call this a channel kasi I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep on posting videos. Pero an awful lot of people have been asking me to create my own YouTube channel. Pero sabi ko kasi, what kind of content would I post? And I'm really not social media savvy, hindi talaga. But here we are kasi I recently did this IG challenge na Q&A and then I did not think it through. Ang daming nagtanong and I couldn't answer isa-isa. So what I did was I compiled them in my phone, grouped together yung medyo same yung concept ng tanong, and then I would just be answering them quickly sa video na to. I hope that helps kasi I'm so sorry na hindi ko na sasagot yung iba. But I will try to answer all of them. Okay? Bear with me. Ganito lang talaga ako pag nagsasalita. I'm probably gonna be the least enthusiastic vlogger you're ever gonna watch kasi this is me when I'm chill. If you do see cute videos of me, that's me trying to be cute. Giswilon mellonin, may govanyan. Welcome to my Q&A session. For our first question, when are you going to make a YouTube channel? Tada! And will you be singing in it? Okay, this person kasi knows me. I used to sing a lot. I used to join singing competitions, and I used to win a few of them. Kaso, I'm very much out of practice, and I don't know kung gagawa ko ng singing vlog kasi isa pang problema mo dyan, gamit. Wala naman akong gamit. And again, I'm not savvy with all the tech stuff, so paano kaya, no? Kawawa naman ako. Okay, I'm currently aged 23. 2 years na akong anchoring sa ANC. And I graduated in UP Manila, degree Organizational Communication. It's a fancy name for business comm, basically. I graduated in 2018. Tapos, I am a daughter to a physician and commercial model and the first of 3 children. Yun lang. That's all you guys need to know. Sa height, 5'2" lang ako. I'm very small. Size ko sa shoes is 3 or 4. That's 3.5, ganun. Kaya hirap na hirap ako humanap ng shoes lagi. I always end up looking sa kids. Sobrang unfortunate, but true. Languages you speak. I think at some point, everyone studied Spanish and French. So, I don't think that would count. I speak a little Futsen at home. Siyempre, Tagalog, English, diba? And I studied Chinese Mandarin for 13 years. Goodness gracious, tas di pa rin ako magaling mag-Chinese. Okay, let's move on to favorites. Marami nagtatanong sa akin about my favorite stuff. Kinompile ko na lang sila here. So, my favorite Lord of the Rings character, I get asked this a lot. I always answer Gandalf kasi he has this fixation with hobbits. Diba? I wanna be that next hobbit he takes on an adventure. Ano yun? He's so lovable kasi. Alam mo yung how you feel about grandpas. Ganun. And plus, he's OP. Okay, celebrity crush. Benedict Cumberbatch. Siya lang. Definitely not the most attractive physically, pero I don't care kahit pa he looks weird. I have spoken. Favorite song. I don't think any one person has one favorite song. But, I'll tell you my favorite genres. Actually, I listen to all genres pala. Only heavy metal yung hindi ko kayang i-tolerate. Sorry sa fans nun. My most played playlist siguro sa Spotify is Latin American songs. I really love Spanish songs. I sing a lot of them. Tapos, kung favorite artists, there's Coldplay, top 3 siguro. Lady Gaga, Tony Bennett. Favorite book. Ganun din. It would be boring if my answer would be Lord of the Rings kasi you know how much I'm in love with that story. Pero, I'll just give you my favorite author. Neil Gaiman. From comic books to short stories to novels. Ibang level sila eh. I mean, sila ni Stephen King. Para silang modern Edgar Allan Poe and H.P. Lovecraft sa atin. Kasi, to me different level of dark fantasy yung pinagsusulat nila is sometimes it's borderline sick pero it's still cool. Favorite character sa Game of Thrones. Okay, Tyrion Lannister. We like them smart, funny ones. Favorite game? I would assume console to, no? Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Currently, I'm playing Dragon's Dogma kasi may bagong show yung Netflix na animated adaptation ng Dragon's Dogma na game. Favorite MCU hero? Doctor Strange. Kasi siya si Benedict Cumberbatch. Babaw ng answer ko because I'm Team DC. Sorry. Favorite Hobbit? Samwise, a true hero of Middle-earth. Favorite food? This is one of the hardest questions ever. Kasi when people ask this, ano bang ibig sabihin mo? Favorite cuisine? Favorite sa taste buds? Like, sweet, sour, spicy, ganon. What do you mean? Favorite appetizer? Favorite dessert? Diba? Such a wide question. Pero, okay, here's a rundown of everything I think about food. I love anything spicy. I'm lactose intolerant, pero I kinda like ice cream. Hindi lang ako madalas kumain. Pagdating sa cuisine, I love Filipino kasi malasa, tapos masabaw. Yes, yun talaga yung favorite ko over Chinese, Italian, or anything fancy. Ano pa ba? Yun lang. That's all I have to say about food kasi I'm not a foodie, honestly. I could live on tofu my entire life. Favorite animated character? Puss in Boots. Kasi he's voiced by Antonio Banderas. Is the guy's voice. Es muy hermoso. Favorite Austen book? Emma talaga. That one I can easily answer. I know marami nagsasabi na medyo nakakairita yung character, mayabang, ganun, kala ko sino. Pero kasi I personally like to matchmake couples. Natutuwa ako watching my friends fall in love, and without me, myself, having a love life, ganun ako eh. In that sense, nakarelate ako. Favorite superhero? Batman. I don't think I need to explain that. Favorite movie quote? My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the North, general of the Felix Legions, and loyal servant of the true Emperor Marcus Aurelius, husband to a murdered wife, father to a murdered son, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next. Okay, Starbucks drink. I don't drink coffee. I'm acidic, I'm lactose intolerant, so no, I'm a tea person. Done with favorites. Okay. Nandito na pala tayo sa mga geeky questions. First question, Pedig ed Helen. Okay, it's not a formal or a complete language, but pedila Kenya sindirin ed Helen. Inenet nin Melanian Turwaithiel, nagsila lumen naman tiel of all friend. Who is the world's greatest detective? Well, you would suppose I would answer Batman, no? Pero, DCEU calls Batman that. Sherlock Holmes would be the most acceptable answer. Hercule Poirot calls himself that. So, yun, silang tatlo. Bahala na sila kung sino dun sa tatlong yun. Now, this is a very geeky question. It says here, where was Dane and Thranduil during the War of the Ring? Well, the books and the movies kasi closely follow the journey of Frodo lang. So, hindi nila na-emphasize na the entire of Middle-earth was under attack by Sauron. So, his efforts were widely spread sa buong Middle-earth. It was mentioned sa Lord of the Rings by Legolas na no help would be coming from their end, from the woodland realm, kasi they were also battling their own war on their turf. And I suppose this would be the case then for Dane. Kasi north-south inattack lahat ni Sauron. And si Thranduil kasi, he's king of the woodland realm. He's known for not wanting to waste his elves' lives for a war na hindi naman sila dapat kasali. But I would think during this time, meron nga kasing laban sa Dol Guldur. If you look at the map, that's very, very close to Mirkwood. And Dol Guldur is one of the strongholds of the enemy. So, yun. Jean Grey or Raven's powers? Jean. I don't wanna have a demonic dad. si Trigon. NL or Anshe? Okay, this is a Witcher 3 reference, yung tanong na to. It's basically asking me wood elves or high elves, parang sa sa Lord of the Rings. In Skyrim, there's Altmer versus Bosmer. I'm sorry, you cannot make me choose between my people. Legolas versus Eomer Mumakil takedown. Who did it better? Si Legolas kasi sobrang fantastic lagi. Yung mga feat niya, masyado nang, sabi nga nila, defies physics. So, well, I don't know. It looks cooler, pero I think I would also give it to Eomer kasi mas tama yung ginawa niya eh. Shot one in the ear, bumagsak, outbalance, ganun. Hey, you didn't give any credit to Eowyn na nakapatay din siya ng isa. Okay, have you read the Tolkien books? Yes, I have. Very detailed yung description. So, I get bakit maraming nababato magbasa nun. Very, very detailed talaga. But, marami kasing nangyari in the book na hindi nga napakita sa movie. Just like all other adaptations. So, it's still really worth a read, no? Do you watch anime? Sadly, no. I've watched the Hayao Miyazaki movies. So, if they count, then yes. What would you want me? Yeah, what would you want me to ask? I would like you guys to ask me what my favorite dinosaur is. It used to be the Seismosaurus. Its name means earthquake lizard in Latin. It's the longest, largest sauropod before, but then it was recently proved na it was just an overgrown Diplodocus. So, yun, yung answer ko is a very common dinosaur, which is Diplodocus. Onward to random questions. What are you doing now? This. Can I see your wallpaper? My wallpaper is my cat. Hindi ko alam kung makita nyo, kung magfo-focus pa, pero yeah. Skincare. I always disappoint here sa answers ko here kasi tamad ako mag-skincare, so I just use toner. And hindi rin ako particular with any brand of toner. I mean, I just use it before I put on makeup. I use it after I remove my makeup. I use it pagkagising ko, and I use it before I sleep. Sorry, yun lang. Yun lang yung skincare routine ko. Toner, step 1. Okay, why are you so weird in a cute way, ha? Buti, may disclaimer na cute pa din. Wait, this is relative. I'm not weird to myself. I mean, I find people who like Hello Kitty weird. Weird AF. So, as for cute, I don't think any friend of mine would say na I'm cute, would describe me as cute. I could count with like my one hand the number of close friends I have, and they wouldn't say that. But thank you for thinking that. I must be doing a good job at pretending to be cute. Why are you so pretty? I'm good with makeup. Thank you. I used to be a makeup artist for a brief time. So I always do my own hair and makeup. Always. Why cats over dogs? Because cats make you work for their love. Like, 3 years na kami ng pusa ko at hindi pa rin niya ako mahal. And I'm still willing to work for their love. Random weird fact about you. There are a lot, pero I own an adult mermaid tail. I'm not going to take pictures of it, but I do, and I use it. Something embarrassing. Wala. I'm not going to share that. Sikretong malupet. Girliest thing about you. I like flowers. Useless, pretty flowers. I'm typical. I like roses. White in particular. Ideal guy. Okay. Someone I learn from. Someone I look up to, someone I admire. That's from that's from my end. From their end, I hope this guy would understand me. Like, really understand me. Being understood is so underrated. Kasi, like, understand my priorities in life, why I do what I do, why I like what I like. Yun, basically. How many exes have you had? Wow. 1. When I was 18, I had one boyfriend. Wait, two if including yung mga MU sa high school. I suppose that counts, at least. Sport. I have a medal in chess. Does that count? Oh my god. What do you use for your lashes? Tapos, what's your favorite makeup brand? Okay, so makeup brand, hindi ako ma-foundation, hindi ako maarte masyado sa brand. Basta, it fits my skin tone because it's hard to find yung ganitong shade. Usually, it's Korean makeup and it's Filipina makeup. Right now, I'm just using a tinted moisturizer by the local brand Perfume Dessert. And then, sa lashes ko nga pala, I use these Taiwan lashes na super cheap. They're a peso a pair. And, yeah, yun lang. These are number H48. Yun. Okay, first thing you notice about someone. Well, the physical aspect hits you all at once kasi dyan eh. I suppose after talking with a person for a while, manners. Advice on how to be confident. I wouldn't say I'm confident, but I'm not shy either. Look, you don't like everyone, so don't put too much thought about making everyone like you. Kasi, you know, quits lang. Ideal date. Great movie. Dinner afterwards. Chikahan. I'm a person na mas nakakausap kapag in person. I don't do well with chatting. I don't really like chatting, lalo na online. Kasi I'm always not on my phone. I always don't have my phone on me. I'm always not online. I'm so sorry. Dream destination, Hobbiton, New Zealand. Bakit ka single? I'm a loner at heart. I mean, I've been told na I'm very, very friendly, and I am. There's no downside to meeting new people, but given the choice, I almost always choose my own company. I'm a homebody, so yun, it's kinda hard to drag me out of the house for a date. I have dark humor. It's not for everybody. And lastly, no one has tried hard enough. Yun. Sweetest thing anyone has ever done for you. There's this time nung nasa college ako na yung buong lot doon in the middle of the buildings, diba? The buildings overlook this empty lot. Yun. This guy rented that lot and scattered petals there. I heart you, ganon, in an effort to surprise me for Valentine's Day. Well, I was a teen then, so I don't know. Pero I guess I would say ngayon, just anyone who has given me a well thought of na gift. Kasi it shows not only their thoughtfulness, but how perceptive they are about who I am. How do you turn down a guy? I don't. I just kind of wish na they would, you know, take a hint. Ganun. But the usual tactic I use is I overshare. When I overshare, it is always deliberate. I don't accidentally overshare. So, ayun, for whatever purpose. Minsan, nag-overshare talaga ako too. Para ma-turn off sila. This video is me turning all of you down. Okay, so these next series of questions naman, I think they are about life in general and yung job ko. What's the best and worst thing about being in news? It's the feeling na no matter how small a part you're playing, you're helping educate people about what's happening around them. Lagi kang may purpose sa buhay. That's what I like about being in news. Tapos nasa kanila na yun if they're not concerned about the things that they should be knowing. You know, things that would affect their lives greatly. Anyway, what's worse? Hindi ko nasagot. It's having a government that persecutes journalists who are simply doing their jobs well. Kasi they're just getting the whole truth out and they're being persecuted for that. If not news, where would we see you? I mentioned before, I like performing, I like singing. So I would be in musical theater. I wouldn't be an actress, but I'd be in musical theater. I'd be a singer, maybe. And a historian, kasi I'm very fascinated with all things medieval and all things history. Yun, European kings and queens fascinate me. What keeps you busy now? Well, I still have my job, so there's the news, thankfully. And to be honest, I tutor my youngest sister who's in high school right now. And kung sasagutin ko talaga what's keeping me busy, it's high school algebra. How do you cope with this pandemic? I'm basically in limbo right now. I don't know what's gonna happen next, or when is next going to happen. Pero what I do is just I'm trying hard to stay afloat, and tapos while believing that things will be better. Of course, yung priority mo pa rin is the health of your family. And ako mismo, just take care of myself. I turn to TV and video games and books to keep me sane. Life goal. Bata pa lang ako, my goal was always so simple. Make your parents proud, I want to make my parents happy and proud. Anything for them. Have you done any reporting? I did some reporting sa Philippine Stock Exchange. Very brief lang. Kasi, ayun, COVID happened. Will you be mine? Not into mining. Kasi maraming illegal na practices dyan. Bulalo or sinigang? Sinigang. Conservative ka ba? I am for the freedom of women. So kung anong gusto nilang suotin. I don't want to be called a prude when I say na I'm not comfortable in shorts. I'm not comfortable in revealing clothes. So, I want the same for all women. I don't want them to be judged whether conservative pa sila or hindi. Or liberated sila. So, yun. Just let women wear what they want to wear. What makes them comfortable. Pineapples on pizza. Yes. Black or white? White. Kulay ng kuko sa paa. I never wear nail polish. I'm not a fan. So, skin tone. Can I ask for selfie? Yan. What keeps you going? Providing for my family. When in doubt, left or right? Well, sabi nga nila, always trust your nose. Sabi ni Gandalf. So, kung saan mabango. Ito funny to Si Direk to yung 35th na bibilin mo if manalo ka ng loto? I'd buy a cat tower for my cats. Kasi medyo pricey yun. And I have 4 cats currently. Na alam kong dadami pa. Bibili ako ng 4 nun. So, di bali nang masikip yung bahay. I shall buy so many of those. How nerdy are you? Well, that's for me to know and for you guys to find out. Man, you guys ask a lot of geeky questions, no? Not a lot about my life and about my job. Okay. So, meron palang isa pang pahabol na question. Who is my favorite cinematic Batman daw? Just generation kasi natin, alam ko na super beloved si Christopher Nolan's, version of Batman, yung si Christian Bale. Those movies were very good detective movies kasi there was nothing supernatural about them. Yung mga kalaban ni Batman, they weren't supernatural at all. They were super evil. Some of them, like si Joker, sabi nga ni Alfred, just wants to watch the world burn, but he was human nonetheless. Whereas si Batfleck, siya yung Batman na you get to read about in comics. Siya yung Batman na you grew up watching sa mga animated TV shows. Siya yung Batman who fights alongside the Justice Leagues. This is Superman. This is The Flash. This is Wonder Woman. Ito yung mga super-powered beings. And siya yung Batman who battles supernatural foes. So, I would have to go with Batfleck. I mean, A+ movies yung Batman trilogy ni Christopher Nolan. But if it's just a question of who's the better Batman, I would go with Batfleck. Better movies, Christopher Nolan's kesa sa Zack Snyder. Pero Better Batman, Batfleck. I think, yun na yun. I think I missed a few kasi late na ako nag-check nung mga questions nyo. I'm so sorry, but I will try to answer them if you want to PM me. After all of this, if you still think that I am the kind of person you'd be friends with, most probably you're the kind of person I'd be friends with then. So, thank you so much. The questions were overwhelming. The interest in my otherwise unremarkable existence is overwhelming. Thank you so much. For the few suggestions na I got for books to read, movies to watch, thank you then. I will find the time to check those out. And there's this one viewer who also asked na please let me remind everyone to please register and vote. Vote for better governance, vote for a kinder government. Okay, vote for people we can hold accountable. Hindi yung tatakbuhan tayo kapag pumapalpak na. And, okay. So, I'm not social media savvy. And, I suppose this is where I end my video. I don't think I will be posting again anytime soon. Wait lang, munti ko na makalimutan magpasalamat sa kapatid ko. Nicola de Guzman, thank you so much for lending me a room. These are all his stuff. Guys, please subscribe to his channel as well. It's called Photogenic. And he posts geeky stuff there then. He posts content about his collectibles, about his comic books, ganun, because he's also a collector. And my dad naman also has his own YouTube channel. Please subscribe then. It's a cooking vlog naman. It's called Dr. J's Recipes, and they're very easy to follow na recipes, Chinese cuisine and Filipino na mga lutong bahay. Sarap yun, guys, promise. Okay, thank you so much for wasting about 30 minutes of your life just listening to me talk. Ang guring glasuri, mellonin, hanon le.